Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel, my Kiwinoy fam. If this is your first time in this channel, then please don't forget to click the subscribe button and welcome. So I thought I'd make some chocolate chip cookies with you guys today, and it's going to be a perfect treat for Santa with a glass of milk on Christmas Day. So stay with me. For this chocolate chip recipe, I am actually following a recipe from Chelsea and Edmonds. So it says chewy chocolate chip biscuits, and this is my first time to make it. So in this recipe, we will need 200 grams of butter, 1 cup of white sugar, 1 cup soft brown sugar, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons vanilla essence, 3 cups Edmonds standard grade flour, whatever flour you want to use, 1 teaspoon baking powder, and 2 cups chocolate chips. First of all, you want to set your oven into 180 degrees Celsius. And it says here melt butter, so our butter is actually already melted, but because I want to make this recipe a dairy and gluten free, instead of using butter I actually use olivani, which is margarine, and also I am using gluten, dairy free and nut free chocolate chips. I will also be using gluten-free flour, and that's about it. So let's get stuck in. Right, so first step is to melt the butter, which we have already done, so that's already melted, and add both sugars and cream these together. So put the butter in. We will add our brown sugar, then our white sugar, next step is to beat in the eggs and vanilla, then mix in the dry ingredients. So let's put this aside. I've got a whisk here, and we'll put the eggs in. So this is what our mixture looks like now. It's thick and it's actually not too wet. So the last step, we'll be adding in our chocolate chips. Here is our cookie batter. So on the recipe it says that make sure that the batter is not too wet, which is not, and shape them or form them into medium balls, and then put them in a lined tray and bake for 10 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. This batter might actually be too wet. So correction, when I tried to shape them into balls, the batter is actually too wet. So we'll just add some more flour, but we'll just do it a little bit at a time until we get the consistency that we need. Oops. Okay, let's try this one again. Here they are. We'll just, sorry, they're not perfect circles. It was really hard trying to form them into circles. It's very sticky. So let's just go ahead and put them in the oven, and hopefully after 10 minutes they are actually cooked. Okay, so initial thoughts, the batter was too wet, so I ended up adding another half a cup of flour, and hopefully that did the trick. It was really hard to form them into medium-sized balls because it was too sticky. So I'm really crossing my fingers that these cookies will work. And on the recipe it also says that you can wrap the batter in a cling film and then freeze it if you want to save them and then cook them later on. But what I'm going to do with my remaining batter is to put it in the fridge, and then I will cook it tomorrow and just see the difference of the batter once it's cooled down. I'll just do that one, and we will see you as soon as the cookies are finished. And they're ready. So I actually ended up cooking them for 20 minutes instead of 10 minutes, and that was on normal bake setting. So tomorrow when I cook the ones that I've refrigerated, I will try and cook them for 10 minutes on fan forced baking and see the difference. But yeah, in terms of taste, they are actually so delicious, chewy and moist, but a bit on the sweet side. But yeah, other than that, they are really nice. Hi guys, so round 2 of our chewy chocolate chip cookies. Excuse my oily face. So today we are going to use the batter that I have put in the fridge overnight, and we will try to cook the cookies for 10 minutes in fan forced bake and see if that makes any difference. But first we have to make them into medium-sized balls and then put them in the oven. So this is the batter that I have left in the fridge for 48 hours. We'll just bake them again for 10 minutes. That's our 10-minute timer, and these are the cookies. They look better already. They are more golden brown. Let's just see if they're cooked. They are soft, but once they cool down, the texture will be better. But I definitely think that it cooks better on a fan forced baking. Here's the other shade. Definitely looks 100% better than yesterday's. So we'll just wait for that to cool down, and then we will cook another batch. But yeah, in my own opinion, it is better to cook that recipe on fan forced bake. 10 minutes it is already cooked. It is too sweet for my liking, so maybe half a cup of white sugar and half a cup of brown sugar is better for me, as opposed to 1 cup of each types of sugar. And one thing that I want to try next time is that instead of melting the butter, I'll just leave it on room temperature and cream that with the sugar, because then in that way it won't be too wet, the batter itself. So hope you guys enjoyed that learning cooking session with me. I learned a lot as well about that recipe, but it's a definitely nice recipe. It's fun, it's delicious, and it's so easy to make. It's a good activity to be doing with your kids over the holiday season. And thank you all for watching. I hope you're having a good time. We'll see you on our next video. Bye bye.